And welcome to Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living. I am Reverend Jill Clements, and I am going to be hosting our meditation time this morning. Welcome to everyone online. We will start reading, and then we'll go into the silence for a bit, and then I'll let it come back out. Our reading today is from Creative Ideas, a spiritual compass for personal expression. This is entitled, I Am Free of All Limitation. Divine intelligence produces everything, nourishes everything, and maintains everything. It spreads itself over everything. It flows through everything, and it is in all things. Indeed, being all that is, there can be nothing. To such degree as we understand God, we need to recognize the divine in everything to see it everywhere. There is a mystical presence which pervades the universe. It is always welling up in our consciousness, evermore proclaiming itself as the source of all. The Bible says that there is one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you. I know that that which I am is God in me, as me. In this knowledge, I know that my spirit has all limitations. I know that my mind knows this truth about myself. My thoughts now affirm my divine source. My thoughts are free of ideas of limitation, and they cease hindering the outflow of the indwelling presence of my real nature. There becomes manifest in my thinking and experience the perfection and wholeness of God, which rightfully belong to me. I am free with the freedom of God, and all things in my life are good. And so I invite you to take a breath, just breathe those words in. Allow yourself to just relax into this moment, into the music, and into your breath as we move into the stillness.
Be at peace. No matter what is going on around you, be at peace.
How good it is that we come together on Sunday mornings to experience quiet time together. It is now time to conclude our meditation, so I invite you to bring your awareness back into your body. Take a breath, feel the chair, the ground beneath your feet, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Namaste.
Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yes, I am. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, so healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Can't you see I'm happy now? So healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy and healthy, wealthy. I am happy, I'm healthy, and wealthy, and wise. I am happy Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough?
I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yes, I am. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. Power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, so healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Can't you see I'm happy now? So healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy and healthy, wealthy. I am happy, I'm healthy, and wealthy, I'm wise. I am happy and healthy and wealthy and wise.
Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have the health of mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place. I am the place where God. You are the place. Moves and breathes and has we its are being. The place. I am the place where God shows up.
Oh, sweet Spirit. Oh, sweet Spirit, help me know, light my way, I can hear it. Oh, sweet Spirit, make me see, this I pray, light within me, heaven around me, soothe my soul, comfort me. I surrender, oh sweet Spirit, I let go, I believe. Oh sweet Spirit, oh sweet Spirit, help me know, light my way, I can hear it.
I got a mic pack for the first time. Very excited about that. I feel like I should lead an aerobics class. Oh, yeah. Ready to go, Joe? If you would like to, please stand and join us in a song.
You are welcome here. 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 You are welcome here.
Good morning. My name is Jim Soulflow. I'm a member and a board member here at Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living, where we teach successful living from the inside out. We're all glad that you're here and welcome everyone joining us as well in our virtual community online. It is the first Sunday of the month. Holy cow, February is here, which means that it's birthday Sunday. Is there anyone here that has a birthday this month? All right, we'll pretend that someone online does and sing happy birthday. Oh, we don't have the music. So we'll wish everyone a very, very happy birthday. All right. And welcome to anyone who's joining us today for the very first time. We're glad that you're here and hope that you enjoy your time with us. If you'd like to stay in touch, register for our weekly email, and you'll receive not only our Saturday newsletter, which features upcoming events, classes, and more, but you'll also get the Mindful Monday email, which is a review of our Sunday message and a handy recap so you can have that with you throughout the week. You can always find us on our Facebook and YouTube channels and watch our live streaming messages each Sunday and see recordings later on our website at scottsdalecsl.org. If you're watching today, and say hello in the chat window. Hi, online people. We encourage our social media users to check in when you're here and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Says, who's checked in, Jim? I don't know because I'm not back there. But I imagine that Kay and June are joining us from Payson as usual. And and Daniel as well. Welcome, everyone. We're a growing and vibrant spiritual community and happy to meet new friends each week. We have a mission, vision, and purpose statement, and we invite you to join as we read that into our service. Our mission is to provide spiritual tools for personal and community transformation. Our vision is a world that works for everyone. Our purpose is to awaken to our spiritual magnificence, and so it is. One of the ways that we teach successful living from the inside out is through the practice of gratitude. And this week we have a quote from G.K. Chesterton, who says, "Thankfulness is the highest form of thought, and gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder." So we're going to ask if anyone wants to share gratitude, but I'm going to start because I am very grateful. This past Monday, we had our first Art of Living Circle here at the center, and it was a small group that got together, and Valerie's nodding her head back there, and had the opportunity to review the materials from the talks that Jill had throughout the month of January. And it was an extraordinarily valuable experience for me. And Jill, for the first time in my life, convinced me to start my day every day this week with meditation, which I did and had peace throughout the day like I've never had before. So that's what I am super grateful for. Anyone else?
Yes, that was an awesome get together there on Monday. Yeah. I'm grateful. I'm in the travel business. I'm going on a river cruise on the Danube River this coming week. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm very grateful I get the opportunity to do that. So thank you, God.
Anyone else? Gratitude to share how spirit showed up during your week? Okay. I'm going to invite Jill to come up and do our invocation.
Thank you, Jim. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Would you join me in prayer, please? As we come together this morning in community, how good it is to feel the connection of each of us being together here. As we recognize that there is one power, one presence, one life. That is the universal energy and presence of spirit, of source, of God. That which is the all. We recognize that it is infinite in its nature, beyond our capacity to understand just how infinite it is. We know that it is love. It is unconditioned, unconditional love. It loves so much that it creates all that is through itself, as itself, out of itself. And so knowing that, I know that I am a manifestation of it, one in the one. And as I know that for myself, I know that for each and every one of us as we join here in this community this morning in celebration of life, in celebration of love, joy, peace, harmony, all of those qualities of the divine which exist within each of us because we are part of that. We are one. And so from that place, I speak my word for and about each of us, knowing that we're not here by accident. We're here by divine appointment, to be together this morning, to experience this service, to experience each other, to experience life, and to take these principles and practices, this joy that we experience this morning, out into our lives and into the world this week. I know that each of us is blessed by our presence here, and each and every one joining us online. While it may appear they're separate and not in the room, they are with us, present in the oneness that is. I speak my word this morning for all faith traditions, all who seek, whether that's a temple, a mosque, a church, a center like this, or those at home experiencing spirit through technology and listening to ministers and teachers around the world. How good it is that we can connect and we can celebrate the good that God is from any place, in any way. I bless Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living, this service, the message, the music, each and every one of our volunteers who's come together this morning to make this service possible. But mostly each that is gathered here, because you truly do make the service possible. And so it is with a heart filled with gratitude, joy, and thanksgiving that I release this prayer into that action of universal law, knowing that it is done, it is so, it is complete, and so it is. That's at the end. Thank you. It has been said that if there is no vision, the people will perish. Have you ever heard that? Some of us may have. It's a statement from the book of Proverbs in the Bible. And when we look more deeply at it and understand what it meant when it was said so long ago, we find out that the Hebrew word for vision actually means divine revelation. The word perish actually means to become wild or lawless. Takes on a little different meaning, doesn't it? When we understand this, it becomes a little bit of a warning that without spiritual connection, we can get lost in the world of effects trying to change things and not get those lasting results that we're looking for. When we don't listen to Spirit's guidance, we can flounder around out there in the world of effects, trying to do it on our own, independent beings that we are. The end of the verse, though, is, but the one who keeps the law is blessed. Has anybody had that experience? That when we align ours with spiritual truth, with spiritual law as we teach around here, that our lives seem to flow a little bit better, that we do feel more blessed. Would you agree? Yeah. Today we're beginning the next step in our year-long journey called Life by Design. And the next step is a vision for your life. So this month we're going to be looking at the vision of our lives and then figure out how we can begin to live that vision. That's what we're going to be exploring all month. Today's message is plug into power. Plug into power. Now, I'm not talking about that power on the wall. I'm talking about universal power that we have access to as part of the oneness that God is. Have you ever participated in crafting a vision statement for a company? A lot of startup companies will do this, or maybe a more established company that's going through a transition or a change in the way they're doing business. They will want to craft a new vision statement. A vision statement is aspirational, inspirational, future oriented, so that it's something, it's not what we're doing right now, it's what we're trying to become. It's what we're trying to do in the future. It's why we're doing what we're doing. That's really the idea of vision. It's a statement of what we do. Now, our vision statement for this center that we just read a few minutes ago is a world that works for everyone. That's huge. I have no idea how to do it. If you think about how large our world is and how many people we have who are independent thinkers about how life should be, that's a challenging statement, is it not? All of our centers have that statement within their vision statements, and our corporate home office organization has it as part of their vision of all of our centers for spiritual living. So while I don't know how to achieve it, I do know that what we do around here contributes to achieving that. A mission statement, the other thing we read this morning, that's a declaration of our core purpose, of our primary objectives. It's how we achieve the vision. It's the how part. And ours is to provide spiritual tools for community and personal transformation. So you can see how those work together, that the vision is a world that works for all. And by empowering us with the tools of transformation for ourselves and our communities, that supports that vision. So one day we believe we will get there. Can you believe that with me? Hold that vision with me. Yes. All right. All right. A vision for our lives, you can see, is just as important, maybe more so, than a vision for our companies and communities. We need an aspiration and inspiration for our lives, that which we can measure our decisions, our challenges, things like that against. Does that fit my vision? Does this decision, does going in this direction, does making this choice fit the vision, that long-term goal of my life? It makes that decision making much more simple, doesn't it? Reverend Dr. Michael Angeles is credited with creating the visioning process, spiritual visioning process, that we use in our centers for spiritual living. He says we are pushed by pain until we are pulled by vision. Now I see some nods. Y'all maybe you've heard that. Well, I'm going to let you know that if you say that out there, that people go, "What are you talking about?" And I've come to realize that until we have an experience of visioning to know the power of it, we may not understand exactly what that means. Through the practice of visioning, we get a better understanding of this truth. Now, many of us, before we discovered this teaching, were operating entirely in the world of effects. And we may have been getting pushed around by our pain. And whatever the biggest pain was that we happened to have at that time was what got all of our attention. Anybody else besides me have that experience? Okay. Sometimes that meant that we were self-medicating with alcohol or drugs or whatever we chose at that point. Maybe we were playing relationship roulette. Sometimes we do that. Any coping mechanism that we came up with in order to ease that pain. By engaging in this teaching and the spiritual practices, we began to learn I can have a choice. I can choice. And I have power, I can access power to implement those choices in my life. Adding the visioning process is a way of accessing infinite intelligence. Does that sound like a good thing? Wow. What? What? Are you telling me I can access infinite intelligence? Yeah, we can. We can receive creative ideas, inspiration for expanding our lives. We literally plug into the power that is greater than we are. Remember Ernest Holmes said that? There's a power greater than we are in the universe, and we can use it. Visioning is one of the ways that we can use this power. Now, the practice of visioning itself is just 5 questions. I can ask you those 5 questions right now, and you can answer them. But that's not what visioning is about, because those answers would be coming from your memory, your brain, your past experiences. Visioning allows us to open up to more, open up to something that we don't know about, something we've never experienced before, something we may have, some possibility we may never have considered in our lives ever before. It opens our minds to what's possible. It's about letting go, setting aside our agenda, our past, any belief that we have that principle is bound by precedent, anything. We just set all of that aside. Now, the usual way that we access spirit or law is through affirmative prayer. We recognize that spirit is all. You heard me do that a little bit ago. We recognize spirit is all that there is. We unify and align with that. And then we affirmatively speak our affirmation, claim our good in that moment. Visioning is more about surrender. Anybody heard of Ralph Waldo Emerson? He's got a really cool quote. He says, let us take our bloated nothingness out of the path of the divine circuits. Right? We get in the way. And visioning is the practice about helping us to get ourselves out of the way to hear spirit. To hear spirit, we must be willing to receive. Now, I think I'm always willing to receive. I'm always willing to hear. But there are times when I really want to do it my way. And I get in the way. And I look back and I go, wow, what was I thinking? What was I doing? So visioning helps us to remember that. The practice itself usually begins with a stillness, a meditation, a quieting of our minds and our bodies, a becoming fully present and aware. We let go of our agenda. We let go of our problems. We let go of our way. When I was taking candy striper training about 1.5 million years ago, the RN that was teaching it said something that has stuck with me all these millions of years. She said, when you are coming into the hospital, she said, take all of your troubles, all of your challenges, all of your problems, and put them in an imaginary paper bag right here outside the door. And then you come inside and you care for the patients. When you leave at night, you're welcome to pick that bag up and take it back home with you again. However, if you're done with it, you can leave it for the custodian and they'll take care of it for you. And that lesson stuck with me. And I think about visioning that way frequently, that it's about taking all of my chatter, all of my stuff, and setting that aside and allowing spirit to just draw pictures and write on the screen of my mind possibilities, ideas, colors, images. It's that allowing of that time. And it's quite powerful. We then can use those ideas for what's next. What's next? I've seen visioning used to come up with master plans for our county. Maricopa County has had visioning sessions where they invite the public in to vision. It's not a spiritual visioning, but it is a visioning, which in the secular world is done a little bit more with brainstorming. But they bring people in for collaborative ideas and a vision for our county. I've seen it used in our centers for programs, for expansion, for new locations. And I just give you a quick example. Many of you have heard the story of this center. This center is a manifestation from a vision. When I was in my final classes in ministerial school, our assignment was to write a report about our first ministry. Well, I didn't have any idea what my first ministry was. I just assumed I was going to take a letter of call at the center I happened to be attending at that time, and that I would be working there for a while until I retired at some point in my life. And so I was doing the assignment, and we had to create a budget, and so I needed to know how much rent I was going to pay. And they told us to pick a place in the world, wherever we'd like to live. This was imagination. Didn't have to be any place in particular. And I thought, well, Savannah, Georgia always sounded really nice. So I started, playing with Savannah, Georgia. And I have a real estate background, commercial real estate. And so I was looking at rents to put a budget number in. I realized I didn't know the area, to know the neighborhoods, to know if people would even want to come to this general area to attend a spiritual center. Or was this more of a not so nice warehouse district or something, right? And so I got frustrated in my efforts, and I closed my laptop and I went to meditation just to let it go. And I said, Spirit, what's your vision for my ministry? And it wasn't long until I saw neon, pink neon, Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living. And then an entire business plan was felt through me. I came out of that and I made some notes, and I walked out of the room I was staying in with one of my classmates, and she said, "Are you okay? You're white as a ghost." I said, "Not really." And I told her what happened. She got very excited, and I'm still in shock. And sometimes the vision is so big that we're overwhelmed. That's when you know it's a good one. So the next day I presented it in class and got support there. And I got home and I tucked it in the top shelf. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. That is not for me. Not now. Maybe later. Not now. So I took the letter of call at the other place. That was about August. September was okay. October, I got itchy. November, I got real itchy. Couldn't sleep. Was getting awakened in the middle of the night with ideas about her. And where I gave my notice and I left. And somehow, some way, everything came together for a brand new community to open its doors on Easter Sunday, April 5th, in 2015. Meanwhile, I was working full time. I had to set up everything for the corporation. I had groups coming together and meeting. We had financial support showing up. I had the perfect right people showing up to help us find the right location. We had a study group. We had a book study. I have no idea on this planet how I did that. I look back today and I have no clue how I did that. I couldn't do it again. But that is how Spirit works in our lives. Spirit gives us the vision and then gives us everything we need in order for that vision to manifest in our lives when we are present to it. The perfect right people, the perfect right financial connections, the perfect right everything begins to show up when we say yes. That's the power of visioning. It works when we can get out of the way, when we can surrender the how am I going to do this. If I get stuck in how, we wouldn't be here today. We just wouldn't. We listen, we allow it to flow through us, we allow the support to come to us. We say yes. We no longer need to be a people who perish, who try to do everything in the world of effects. We can have a vision, a divine revelation of our life. You can have that. You can have that. The vision for my life personally is that I am a living demonstration of the beliefs and the values that I hold in every area of my life. That's tough. That's tough to do in every area all the time. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I just know that my mission is to do it and to be present to it. Today is an opportunity for us to embrace this practice, whether we do it today in after service in our workshop, or whether you take it home and do it there. I do have some handouts for you. But either way, visioning is a powerful spiritual technology that will help you to live an envisioned future. Doesn't that sound better? To have a vision that you receive from Spirit as the guiding force of your life instead of trying to figure it all out here in the world of effects and do it all yourself. It's possible. There are no limitations to our lives except for the ones we say yes to. If we don't have a vision for our life, we are at the mercy of the world of effects. And the world of effects will define it for us, or tomorrow's headline. One of those will do it. Today, I'm inviting you to begin to design your life, to set the cornerstone for the building and the designing of your life. That cornerstone is what everything else is aligned off of. And the vision is where we start. And we start by asking, what is Spirit's vision of my life now? Ernest Holmes is the author of The Science of Mind. He says, vision is the ability to see the end in mind and proclaim it as your truth. It's like a blueprint. It is the ability to see what we wish to accomplish before we begin the task. The workshop we're going to have today at 1 o'clock is visioning. We're going to start with visioning, and then we're going to take that and put it into pictures on our vision board, which will then become a daily reminder for us of that vision so that we're fully present to it for the rest of this year as things begin to come to us. Because it's forefront of our mind, when we meet people, when things happen, we recognize it as part of the path of our vision. And we can receive it and use it in support of our vision. We each have available to us this universal power. It's an infinite source of creativity and ideas. All we have to do is receive. So let's look at how we can plug into this power with our spiritual practices and your homework for the week. It's simple. Practice visioning. As I said, I do have handouts for you up front. You can pick them up on your way out. It describes the process, gives you the questions, and just begin with the meditation and then answer the questions. Or I invite you all to stay for our vision board workshop at 1 o'clock today. The workshop is free. Lunch we're going to order. It's available for $10 if you would like to have lunch with us. The vision workshop itself will start at 1 o'clock. So those at home, if you want to come and join us, you're welcome to do so as well. When we can surrender. Does anybody else have a hard time with that? When we can surrender. Clear our minds of our existing ideas, my way, my agenda, and we get out of the way, then the universal power of spirit, creativity, new ideas can be seen, experienced, felt as us. So what is Spirit's vision of your life? So it is. Would you join me in prayer as we anchor this morning? As we just become still, just breathing out, allowing any tension to release from our body, and allow our thoughts, our mind, the chatter to just be still, and open our minds to be receptive to the source of all that is, that infinite power, that presence, love, absolute peace that passes all understanding. God itself, available and ever present to us, forever giving to and through its creation. And that is us. We are its creation. We are individualized and unique expressions of it. And united as one in this wholeness that life is. I speak my word for and about each of us, knowing, claiming, and accepting that the vision for our lives, the vision, the creativity, the inspiration that's available to us flows through us now. Those wonderful out of the blue things that Spirit gives us at all times. The love, the joy, the connections. We're so blessed. We're just so very blessed. And so I know that the visions that come to and through us, whether in our workshop today or later at home as we practice the spiritual technology, I know that those are visions of Spirit. And they're possibilities for us, and that each is equipped with all that is necessary for its complete and total manifestation through you, through your life, as your next greatest yet to be. And I know for anyone that has anything on their heart today, as they lift it into this prayer, lift it into the consciousness of this room, that we surround it with our love, our peace. And I know that whatever is needing to be clarified is clear, healed is healed, financial flow, whatever the need may be, I know that that is fulfilled right here, right now. And so it is with gratitude, joy, thanksgiving for it all that I release this prayer into the action and activity of mind, knowing that it's already done. And we affirm this truth together by saying, and so it is. And now we have a song from Ricky Byers called Use Me.
Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. I used to think God was the sun, God is the sun, but God's so much more than the earth or the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all in all, leading us to shine its light as me, oh yeah, as you. So, so use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. It's okay if you want to sing along. It's a singing prayer. Command my hands, what must they do? Command my life, it's here for you. God is the love that heals all creation. God is creator, makes all things new. Oh, and God needs us to shine the light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do.
Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Yay! Um, Wanted to say hello to Penny and Lori and Darren who are joining us online and affirming that that nasty cold, Lori, leaves your body and that you're restored to perfect health right away. Let's see, where are we at? We're at the section of grateful giving. If you feel encouraged by today's service and would like to support the work we do together, your gifts are deeply appreciated and help make our gatherings like this and our online presence possible. As a 501c3 receiver, we are entirely supported by your generous donations, which are, of course, tax deductible. Your gifts of any size assist us in continuing to fulfill our mission. So I invite everyone online and in the room today to join us in the sacred practice of generosity. Now, we've got lots of ways that you can give, including the QR code and Zelle. And one of the things that we do here is for those who have made a commitment by having a recurring donation, either through Zelle or PayPal, etc., is that we have a tithe ticket, the golden ticket that you can pick up when you come in, and then you can drop this in the basket reminder of your generosity. However you choose to give, please know that Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living is a very grateful receiver. I invite you to hold your gift over your heart if you're comfortable, and join me in our affirmation today. I am an open channel through which prosperity flows. I accept the divine flow of goodness, ideas, and substance through me now. I am grateful for my full and prosperous life, and so it is.
around me. Gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful.
We bless the gifts that have been shared with us today, both the gifts and the givers, knowing that this helps make a world that works for everyone. And so it is. All right. Now we have a few closing announcements. All right. If you would like affirmative prayer today, see Jill after the service, and she can do a treatment for you. Remember to sign up and stay in touch and receive the weekly newsletter and Mindful Monday recap. Our vision board workshop is today at 1 p.m. As shared previously, join Reverend Jill and experience the power of vision combined with visualization and watch your 2026 unfold in pictures during a fun, inspiring vision board workshop. The workshop is free, love offerings gratefully received, lunch is available for $10, and you can order that right after the service. Our annual membership meeting, woohoo, is Sunday, February 15th after the service. All members and guests are invited to attend. This meeting is a review of 2025 and a look ahead to 2026. Joe always puts together a fantastic slideshow, what happened this last year. We'll also elect board members to serve as trustees and stewards in our community. If you're interested in serving, please see Reverend Jill. Members only can vote, so if you've not yet become a member of our community and would like to do so, there's still time. Please see Reverend Jill or at the front desk for more information. Refreshments will be served at the meeting. Thursday, February 19th, we're celebrating our Scottsdale Chamber of Commerce membership with a ribbon cutting ceremony here at the center as we commemorate our 11th anniversary. We're seeking volunteers to act as ambassadors to socialize with guests and introduce them to our center. Talking points will be provided. Refreshments will be served. Everyone is welcome to attend or be a host. Please see Valerie or Jill for more details. Register as a host today. All are welcome. Next week, Reverend Jill's message is Becoming Your True Self. We'll look at how we can begin to embrace the vision for our lives and get to know our true selves. And we'll be right back here next Sunday at 10 a.m. for our message, 9:30 for meditation, and streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. Plus, there's a Wednesday night rebroadcast of today's message at 7 p.m. on both of those channels. If you'd like to, please stand and join us for our closing affirmation and song. I live in peace and share my joy. I am empowered by spiritual truth. Today I receive Spirit's highest vision for my life, and so it is.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world.
fantastic week. Chop. There you go.